Good day to you all. Another one of my backlog vlogs, this time it being my mother's second anniversary of her passing. As per usual, when I go visit my mom, I take her a Coca-Cola and then I take myself a Lego set so that I can build it while I talk to her for a couple of minutes. Now, this was the prior day before her anniversary since my family had planned a small event on the day of her anniversary. I enjoyed my alone time with her, which is why I ended up going the day before. Now for this vlog, I decided to attach my DJI Action 5 camera to my chest so that I can vlog the day, which is why you'll kind of see that the quality is a little bit shaky. Now, going back in time to Sunday, September 21st of 2025, Gabby and I made our way over to the cemetery. My family had arrived early as they decided to set up a canopy for some shade. They also set up some chairs and a couple of drinks for us, and then I made my way around to greet everyone. After I finished greeting them, I told them what was the plan for the day, and then they told me that they had hired a mariachi band to sing to her for an hour. A freaking hour of mariachi, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, I like mariachi, but for a freaking hour, dude? For an hour? Okay. Soon after, they asked me if I could record the mariachi for them so that they could listen to it again in the future, but in that moment, I only had my action camera, so I did have to come back home to get my Pocket 3. I made it back just in time, and I was able to set up everything right before they arrived. They arrived to my mother's grave, and then they began to play for an hour. So obviously I walked around to entertain myself and get random B-roll for my blog. Look, not gonna lie, mariachi bands can get very expensive, especially for just an hour. Just saying. Once the mariachi left, we picked up after ourselves, as everyone should, and then my family said a quick prayer. After the cemetery, we made our way back home to where my family lived so that we could eat. They ended up making some birria, and I'm not gonna lie, it was actually really good. And then for the next hour or so, we just kind of chilled, and then that's where the rest of the time just went. Again, these are memories that I want us to have since this was a very special day for us. I understand that this wasn't the greatest vlog, trust me, I do, but we are starting to get the hang of it, okay? And then also, having done Vlogmas for December really got me kind of thinking and strategizing on how I should improve my vlogs. And then I also have to work around the settings for my action camera because I know it's a bit shaky, and then twinkle on some settings because I'm pretty sure it was a little bit too bright. But again, the memories are there and that's what it's for, right? Once again, thank you guys for watching this backlog vlog. Hope to see you in the next backlog vlog. And as always, have a good night, everyone.